Welcome back to Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn for DOS, and welcome to the final mission for the Brotherhood. This time we're going to go to South Africa. Actually, well, it's not the final country. There's also Lesotho, which is under GI control. Not quite sure of how much tactically important that is, but anyway, let's go.
We have reached the end. The final piece to my puzzle is within your grasp. 2 GDI bases rest on ground I have chosen to be the cradle of my temple. Remove them in any way you can.
And here we go. So the first thing we want to do is move our MCV here south, because if you deploy it right here, it's actually within range of the gunboat that's in the north here, and you do not want that. Because that gunboat, because the MCV is such a large target, the gunboat can quite easily just destroy it. So we're going to do some recon with you folks here. There we go, got some juicy Tiberium here. So let's secure that, and then let's get another one of you. There's also a gunboat to the south, but we'll take care of that in the near future. Let's build some extra structures here like you, and then we'll just get a gun turret here. That should take care of that boat. Might actually I'm not sure, the boat is probably targeting some of our starting units right now, but we'll see about that. In any case, we would also like to have a communications center, and probably something against airstrikes, but we'll see about that once we have the communication center going. We of course have our financial buffer from the previous mission here, which makes this a little bit easier, of course.
Construction complete.
So let's just get...
Building.
There we go. So you can, yeah, you're already targeting that. I'm pretty sure the boat is targeting...
Building.
You know what, we may as well build one in the north as well. Okay, that's not so hot, but that's acceptable. Squish. There we go. So let's... we might just build another turret in the north as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you're already getting annoying, but but the good thing is that GDI doesn't have any production facilities here, so they can't... Whatever they lose in the south here will not be replaced. It's gone.
Building. Unit lost.
Oh, how did you... Okay, I guess the... Going for that north... for that structure there. So let's... There we go. So we definitely want a... we want a temple, but we also... Oh, hello. Okay, we're not going to attack that right now. I don't want them to come after me just right now. What are you... Okay. I guess you know what? You attack that boat. We're gonna kill that guy, but we're gonna kill that guy... Oh, I guess that guy was targeting the buggy, wasn't it? Yeah, and then the buggy died, so now this boat here is targeting something else entirely. So you please help kill this guy here. There we go. So anyway, what I want to say is that GDI can't...
Construction complete.
They can't build any... Let's actually get another one of you here first. They can't build any units in the south here, so whatever they lose here, it's gone. Yeah, you. Okay, not sure whether I like this here. Let's see whether you can just sneak attack. These guys here, you can. Nice. Okay. So anyway, let's get a flame tank. Then we would like to have...
Reinforcements have arrived.
Another one of you here. So where's that boat? Is that boat already dead?
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Also, is that attacking my harvester? Maybe it is. You know what? Let's harvest down here then. Another one of you here. And then let's just build the temple, because we can afford it, so we may as well do it now. You should die soon. You might die this... Yeah, you're gonna die this cycle here. We're gonna leave that turret here for now, because we may as well... May as well do that. Oh, that's... Oh, hello. Ooh. We have to see whether they like that or not. They might not, but we'll see about that. You also want some engineers? Yes, please.
Building.
Moving out. Moving out.
Okay, so once those boats are gone, then that's already helpful because they can kill your harvesters
Unit
relatively quickly. It
building.
doesn't take as long as what you might think. Oh yeah, I forgot that you existed. Because you were behind that tree. So how about you just all die? Thank you. We could take over that harvester, but I don't think I'm going to bother. I'm just going to
Construction complete.
flame all of you guys here. There we go. We got our
Unit
temple here ready.
moving out. Moving out.
Let's just burn all of you.
Acknowledge. Yes. Moving.
Unit
Burn them to the ground. So there we go. Let's get another hand of Nod here, so you can just build more stuff here.
construction complete.
And we're gonna leave the harvester alone for the time being. So you just come over here.
Our base is under
That's
attack.
totally fine. If that, yeah, that's fine.
Unit
You can just leave that there. Oh, you exist. I forgot about that.
unit lost.
What? Okay. Get out of the way here, please. Can you please win this? Do me a favor and do that, please. Thank you. Okay, so anyway,
Silos needed.
do we need silos? We probably do, but we also need you here to be taken over.
GDI building captured.
Then
Primary
we-
building selected.
And then we're just gonna get another flame tank for these shenanigans here.
Building.
Let's build another one of. Actually, we don't already don't need it, but whatever. So there's a harvester incoming.
Construction complete.
That's nice. So we're just gonna steal you because we may as well.
Reinforcements have arrived.
You got it.
There we
GDI
go.
building
And then we
captured.
also, yeah, there we go. The nukes is being readied.
Building.
So there we go. You come over here. You can burn those towers.
Affirmative. Reporting.
You're gonna get yourself destroyed here if you.
Reporting.
Yeah, let's just leave it with the engineers here. We're not in that much of a rush. Especially now with the airstrikes effectively having been neutered, and both of the gunboats being gone. I'm not that worried here. Okay, I don't think GDI rebuilt these structures down here as far as I know. But anyway, please. Okay, whatever. Just burn this down, and you help out here as well.
Reporting. Affirmative.
GDI building captured.
Thanks for destroying the concrete wall slightly, which was more or less superfluous, but whatever.
GDI building captured.
There we go.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Roger.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
Gonna take these here
building
over.
Captured. Building.
Good, 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 good.
Unit ready. GDI
Now,
building
now this part here of the map is more or less safe. But of course you don't have amphibious transports here that you can just use freely.
Unit ready.
Is there anything
Building.
else here that's guarding these choppers here?
Unit
That doesn't seem to be the case. Good, 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 good.
Reporting. You got it. Yes, sir.
So you come down here,
Moving out.
and then we're gonna get a task force ready to take over stuff here.
Unit
So we have two Chinooks here. That's good because we would like to have two Chinooks. You've got a lot of spare power, also good. So you get in here. Oh yeah, I have to do that manually with both of you here. You maybe move south here. I'm not sure whether you are... Actually, you're further south in this turret here. But nevertheless. So we don't want to get ourselves airstrike here, so I could just wait a moment until the next airstrike hits, because I'm not sure how long that's going to need to charge up, to be honest. Let's maybe do that.
complete.
It's unfortunate. I wish I could have... You know what? We're just gonna build another airstrip, just so once we get another airstrip going up and running here, we can produce troops even faster. Okay, so far so good. Well, let's just wait here for the airstrike to strike.
Nuclear weapon available.
Okay. For a second there I thought it would be nuclear warhead approaching, but that's not the case, because we have the nukes here. You've probably heard that you needed to collect crates in an early version of Command & Conquer to get the weapon. You need to collect the warhead crate as well as 2 other crates from Nod 8, and I forgot where the second mission was. Oh, I can build multiple temples, forgot about that as well. But that requirement was removed later. And in fact it was already patched out in the DOS version. So okay, so you know what we're going to do here? You come in here as well. It was patched out in the DOS version already, and as far as I know, it has never been in the Windows version or CNC Gold in the first place. Okay, so you leave here.
Yes, moving out.
So you just go north.
Complete.
I guess you can stay here.
Got it. Reporting.
You get back in here. So if they airstrike us now, then this guy here is gonna eat it. And yeah, I guess I could have done that earlier, but never mind. So anyway, this is where we really want to be, because this will give us a foothold in the region. There we go.
GDI building captured.
Then of course we want, you know what, you can just wait here. Then we're going to get, actually what we should have done here is something else.
Building.
Maybe build a power plant here and then build the obelisk, just so we have some more of a buffer between
Building.
our structures here. Let's just do that. But you should still eat the first strike here, so there's that, I guess. In any case, the hospital doesn't really do anything. It gives you a build radius, but as far as I know, that's kind of it. It doesn't heal infantry. There's not Red Alert 2. Yeah, these units here, but they don't really have a purpose anymore because you can't transfer them over here. But that's not really that dramatic. There we go. I'm gonna leave this obelisk. Oh, there we go. Hello, and you did your job. We're gonna sell this power plant here because this is gonna get itself airstrike anyway, and I'd rather build more in the south. We may as well do that now, just so we know we have enough power. In case you're wondering why I'm building the basic power plants, is because the advanced power plant costs 700 credits, so it's more than twice as expensive, but only gives you twice the power, so it's actually less efficient. And since build time for all structures that don't give you units immediately, like the helipad and the refinery, it's a function of, yeah, we should probably make it our primary structure here, since it's a function of their price. It's not even being built faster, ironically. So unless you are absolutely desperate for space, the advanced power plant has no purpose. Okay, so no, we're not gonna nuke just now. We're gonna nuke, but not just now.
Building. Unit ready.
So you get in here.
Construction complete. Building.
So we're gonna get a turret here. We can build a refinery here, which we probably will do, but not just now, because I want to sell my stuff in the south first. Because otherwise the harvesters will always try to go to the respective refinery they can't reach, which is really frustrating.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Okay, here we go. And then let's get yet another obelisk, because who doesn't like obelisks? I guess everybody who's at the receiving end of one. This is by far, in my opinion, the easiest variant of this map here. Whereas they essentially get harder and harder. The C variant was that's the most vicious one, especially in the remaster, where it's extremely unforgiving. Okay, here we go. So we're just going to take over this power plant here. Let's just see what happens.
GDI building captured.
And the answer is nothing. But what we can do is we can sell this one here. So they're not going to rebuild this because there's no... This is the barracks, isn't it? Yes. Oh, snap. Haha, okay, so that wasn't quite going according to plan, but that's fine. We can just do that again, effectively, and take over this power plant here, and then we're just gonna zap everyone. And you can be sure that we're gonna zap people here. So, oh, snap. Actually, that's not that bad. So, haha. You know what, doesn't really matter. You think you can just do that? Well, you cannot.
GDI building.
Really, you can't?
Cannot deploy here.
This is why... Okay, fine.
Cancelled.
Well, I could have built that in the south there, so... Okay, you... Yeah, you can't build that... But like, yeah, can't build that sideways, but you know what? It doesn't really matter that much.
Unit lost.
It's okay, we'll do this. Just hold out a little bit longer, which I don't think you can. No, you're gonna get yourself blown up. There we go. Okay, well, that was a complete failure. Complete and utter failure. So they're gonna rebuild this again, but we're gonna sort this out here. No worries. So it's still the easiest variant. This is just a temporary, not a contemporary setback. I guess it's contemporary as well because it's happening now. But anyway, what I want to say is that we're just gonna do this again because I've got money, and yeah. What you should also build is a refinery, but we'll get to that. So, but first, we're gonna capture this structure here as well, so we can finally build this obelisk here, which I would like to build. So there we go. Eat it. There we go. And then, can you slip through here? Oh, look who's got an advanced communication center here. Look who's got a construction yard there. I think... yeah, what we want to do, you want to make this our primary structure. We're also going to build a refinery in the north, and we're going to sell our refineries here, because otherwise the harvesters just go back and forth. I know we can... Actually, no, don't do that right now. So we're gonna wait a little bit. So we're gonna build a refinery, just I guess here, and we're going to sell this one here and this one here. Otherwise, the harvester will just try to go to those refineries, and I don't want that. So we can just obelisk our way through here further. So let's see whether we can get away with capturing this. This might alert their base defenses, but an obelisk can easily zap through a number of base defense because the advanced guard towers aren't particularly precise, so they have trouble hitting it, and the basic guard towers aren't really that. Oh snap! So well, it's okay. We can capture that from here. But of course they're going to rebuild it, so we might have to just build stuff there.
GDI building. Captured.
Okay. So anyway, let's just. Oh. Oh snap! Oh, okay. I take back what I said. This was terrible. You're bombing your own base there. Do you know that? Yeah, I guess they do. You know what? We're going to do this a bit differently. How about that? So let's get you here back.
Unit ready.
We cannot capture this because this is not the hacky mission we had before.
GDI building.
Okay, so you are gonna fix this.
GDI building. Captured.
We need more of these here.
Unit ready. Building.
We want to capture this, or alternatively, we can also capture you there.
Complete.
So that didn't work out. That's kind of annoying, actually. I want this area here under my control.
Building.
So I guess we could just.
Building. Unit.
Oh, ouch! Oh, that hurt. We can do this differently. So we are gonna do this again, but this time we're gonna have a healthy power plant here. We should
Captured.
give you the opportunity to zap this guy here. There we go.
Building.
And then you can zap those guys here. I don't need a second obelisk here, but I may as well get it now that I have it set up. So let's just do just that. Oh, nice try. And then we're just going to build one of these here. This is going to get itself bombed as well. We're going to take over these buildings here because if we don't, if we just destroy them, and we don't build anything there, they're just going to get itself. Let's just multi-ion zap this here. Obelisk zap. Can you actually get through here? You cannot, interestingly. That's fine, we can just build something there like a sandbag. I just don't want them to rebuild that all the time, that's just kind of annoying to deal with. There we go. Ooh, double, you got yourself double zapped here. Why? Why are you not targeting engineers automatically, I wonder? Is there a specific reason for that? Not that I would know, but yeah, I wouldn't know why that would be the case. In any case, let's see. Let's build a repair pad just to see whether we get mammoth just from that. That would be nice. And then we can destroy the second GDI base. You can also go around here. There's a back entrance, but we may or may not actually need that. Let's see about that. We can't build that here. Let's build it down here. We can always build another repair pad. Well, we sure can build a mammoth here. So let's make that our primary facility. Oh, you come closer. Oh, come closer. Want to come closer? Oh, nice try. Oh, now they're all coming for me. Well, you're a bit late there. Let's just zap this here. Okay, I guess we need more obelisk here. Oh, there we go. Nice try. Yeah, you can try this. Not the Chinook. Everything but the Chinook. There we go. Let's build yet another one of these here. Oh yeah, you're not automatically attacking that, so I guess we can deal with that. With the help of you guys here.
Building. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
We may as well just build power plants here everywhere so they can't rebuild that easily.
Construction complete.
Just because I'm spiteful and petty.
Building. Construction complete.
Okay, then let's get some more mammoth tanks.
Construction
So they might rebuild these, which is kind of annoying, but I think we're just going to plaster this with power plants fully, just because we can, and also because. Oh yeah, we can. We have a GDI construction yard. I almost forgot about that. That sucks for you. Yeah, you try to get past an obelisk. It's not going to work. I'm pretty confident about that. So, haven't built the refinery, but maybe the
Construction complete.
maybe the
Primary building selected. Building.
maybe the obelisk here is in the way. Who knows? In any case, I think we can use some more harvesters here.
Construction complete.
So you start happy harvesting, please. Yeah, I can build 3 here. That should sort us out. These ones here are now pointless, so that they're trying to reach the north here. They don't really have to, so there's no real benefit in that. We can actually do the same landing maneuver here again, but I think what we're going to do first is we're going to actually let's build a second repair facility up north here, because then we can actually utilize it. And now we have the space here as well, so that's going to be somewhat helpful, I suppose. We should have built a second. Oh dear, I made a horrible mistake here. We should have built a sec. So how much damage do you deal? So you don't deal enough damage to blow up the structures here. If you do, it's not the end of the world, really. So anyway, what I want to say is that we would like to have a repair facility. And okay, stop. You just yeah. Did I just said stop? Okay, everybody get over here. We need a second refinery here. Otherwise, this is. Oh, these guys are trying to get in there. Are they not? They are. So that was the problem. Yeah, see, that always causes trouble if you have like physically separated refineries and harvesters, which admittedly doesn't happen that often. That mainly happens on these final maps here. Okay, you get in here as well. That would be great. We don't really need you here. Yeah, in fact, we don't really need like half the obelisks that we have in there. So you repair yourself, please.
Construction complete.
Then we want to find second construction area, and we would like to nuke that. We're also going to get second refinery because I think that's still going to be less chaos. Save some power here as well. We still haven't repaired this fully, so we probably should. There we go. Yeah, can pop you down here. Excellent. That should make things a little bit easier. And you can drop off your Tiberium here. So you're already self-repairing. You can I'll send a recon force in there. So let's build more bazooka guys, because we lack those. Bazooka trooper. Oh, wait a sec. Oh yeah. I think you might be locked in there. Let's see whether you can walk down here. Well, that's actually why am I doing this? I have an air transport, so let's just get you transported in here. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Why would I not do that? I've got an air transport. So you come down here. We should also be able to capture some structures there and get ourselves going. Let's prepare an obelisk just in case. That's always a good structure to just drop into the enemy base to be mean. We can, as I said before, we can also go around here, but I don't think that's strictly necessary. In any case, you get out of the way here. And we're actually going to send an engineer forwards here as a recon. And let's see whether... I think they have silos here that are not gated off. Or are they? Well, they have a power plant here. That's also good. Okay, you know what? Let's just build this here.
Our base is under attack.
That's actually not too bad. So let's build a barracks here.
Construction complete.
So, that did not quite work out, did it?
Selected.
That's okay.
Unit ready.
Oh, the commando is sniping the building from a distance. It's not gonna cut it, sorry. It's not gonna cut it. I know you're trying really hard here, but it's just not good enough.
Construction complete.
Hello.
GDI building captured.
So this guy can now zap everything here. And I think they have low power as well. Excellent. Oh, you think you're smart here? Well, we can solve that. We could actually, you know what, may as well zap you now. Because I don't think they can recover from this. Okay.
Construction complete. Building. Unit ready.
Yeah, you can just kill the harvester here.
Captured.
Good.
Building.
I thought they had a series of silos here. Do they have those up here? Or was I misremembering? No, they do have them here. Okay. You can capture those. That's a good foothold
Building.
to this area here.
Captured. Unit ready.
I may as well capture the barracks here. I mean, not that these guys have anything left really.
GDI building.
Can you reach that? You can. Oh, you're getting over there now. That's fine too. I know I have those mammoth tanks, but I may as well go with the obelisk. I may as well go full obelisk now.
Construction.
Just because I can. There we go. Oh yeah, you're so dead. There we go. Mammoth tanks comes over here. You can help with the cleanup. There we go, and you please attack that. And then we'll be done here soon. Oh, the planes. Oh yes, they still have their power plant, I guess. So
Our base is under attack.
doesn't really matter now, does it?
Moving out. Vehicle reporting.
Yeah. Oh, looks like you have low power. Well, that really sucks for you. So what do they have here?
Moving out.
Okay, so we're going to destroy you. So these might already be their last structures, even though they could have a harvester left there. So let's see about that. Just secure this Tiberium field here. Oh yeah, you are left as well. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to send another engineer over there.
Building. Unit ready.
Oh, you've got infantry left here. That's okay too.
Moving out. Ready and waiting.
Okay, so this might be it. So in this case, we may as well nuke the last structures here. Just because.
Target. GDI building captured. Nuclear warhead approaching.
Of course, these guys here survive.
Mission accomplished.
There we go. That wasn't too difficult. To be honest, even without the extra funds I had, this isn't too bad because you can just build stuff in the north and you can destroy one of the bases really quickly by infiltrating it. Both of them, in fact, even in parallel if you're nimble enough, or turn the game speed down. And there's enough Tiberium. You can harvest the one that's in the center of the map, and that was not a whole lot of points. And you can also you could actually go for the base in the east first, then you can take out their airstrike and whatnot. But overall, yeah, really not that difficult, even if you do it without any bonus credits. Well, but I'll see you 2 more times in the other variants of this final mission here. Thanks for watching, and see you then.
Your efforts have landed us here, my faithful friend. The temple is complete, and we are about to embark upon our greatest exploit. For now, relax, and watch as my netrunners dance through the web of cyberspace. Once inside, the world is at my fingertips. Begin.
Welcome to the Global Defense Initiative Orbital Defense Matrix.
where to strike? Where will the world most keenly feel the blade of GDI treachery? You have done much to aid the Brotherhood towards this final victory. The choice, my friend, is yours.
Angry political leaders of the G7 nations issued a formal statement denying complicity in last Tuesday's tragedy involving the most famous address in the world, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C.'s renowned White House. The death toll in what some are calling an unwarranted attack passed 600 today as rescue workers and United Nations teams continued to sift through the rubble, unearthing 12 more bodies from what was once the seat of Western democracy. U.S. President Robert Fielding, safe at Camp David at the time of the explosion, reiterated his support of the UN statement, despite growing opposition to global defense initiative policies. Fielding labeled the disaster, quote, a mind-numbing accident. GDI Task Force Commander General Mark Shepard, accompanied by U.S. Attorney General Nancy Griffith, testified before a Senate congressional hearing earlier today. Shepard, once the golden boy of international diplomacy, wilted under intense cross-examination from hostile senators, demanding explanations for the blast that leveled the historic landmark and sparked an international debate on the need for more effective safeguards in the age of high-tech warfare. Defensive but unapologetic, Shepard admitted he had no idea how security access for GDI's top-secret orbital